Hello. Got a great view of my messy sewing area, or one of. So let us know if you can see us on Facebook and on YouTube. We're going live from my home, so it's a little bit different here. And be sure and say hello when you jump on.
Hey Janice. Hey Lana.
Welcome.
Hey April.
We'll give everybody a chance to jump on. We got a fun project tonight. I've been working on it, and it's super cute.
Hey Kathy.
Welcome.
Patsy. Looking good on YouTube. Sound is good. Kathy said YouTube is good.
Great.
Wondering if we were going to be on. Of course we are.
A little bit of trouble with the
Yeah, we have to make a
stream.
couple changes. Hey Carol, how are you tonight?
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Let some people get on here.
Somebody let us know how we are on Facebook.
Sharon, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sharon. So, for those of you that have jumped on already, be sure and go to quiltershq.com. This is a free pattern that's out there for you. And that's what we're making tonight. It is super cute. And this is a free pattern from Quilts and More. I think you're going to really like it. I made one block so far, and it just is so cute. Maybe I can get Robert to hand it to me because I left it over there by him.
Let me get the link. I'm posting a link to the pattern right now. Sorry, April. I know you were on there before.
Welcome back, April.
Are y'all snowed in? No, we dug our way out already.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of snow.
We got a lot, though.
11 inches. It's on the cutting.
The block?
Yes, please. And here it is. Is that just too cute or what? This is called Rail Fence Ripple. And it is a scrappy design. This is a fat quarter buster. So I have a lot of fat quarters. You can kind of see a lot of them. And so I was looking for a project that I could use fat quarters on. And this one popped up. It's called Rail Fence Ripple. So I thought we would make it. Or I'd show you how to do some AccuQuilt cutting for it. It is on quiltershq.com for you to download. So jump out there because you're going to want to take notes. And if you don't have anything handy, grab it real quick. So we'll do our intro real quick while you're doing that. Whenever you're ready, Robert.
Wow, lots of snow, yep. Hey Sherry, good snowy evening, yep. Hey Cheryl, West Virginia. I don't know if you got snowed in or not, but anyway, Joan, who are we?
We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, and Quilt Sampler, and Joan Sews. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, quiltsampler.com, and joansews.com. We do this every Tuesday, almost, from 6 to whenever on Tuesday nights. So thank you for joining us again. We are making a fat quarter buster. So I don't know if you're like me, but I have a ton of fat quarters that are just, you know, sitting there guilt tripping me like I am feeling neglected and you should make something with me. So I figured I am not the only person with this problem. So here we are. We are going to make this. It is on quiltershq.com. Robert's already posted a link. Here is a picture of the quilt. It is super, super cute.
Let's see, Cheryl Stevens. Yeah, oh, Cheryl got 10 inches out there in West Virginia.
10 inches of snow in West Virginia. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
All those hills, I can't even imagine.
We ended up with 12.
We ended up with 12.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So
right in the neighborhood. We're with you, Cheryl.
The guy that does the snow plowing said we got 11 at the shop. So I don't know what we got here in our home, but you guys spent a long time shoveling yesterday.
Yes, there was a lot of shoveling going on.
Okay.
Guilty as charged with the fat quarter, as April said.
Oh, I know. This one is cute. So if you are going to AccuQuilt, the pattern calls for 15 fat quarters. If you're going to AccuQuilt cut this, you need 16 fat quarters. I figure it's okay to sacrifice one fat quarter in order to be able to cut this with the strip dies. And I'm going to show you how. So I did not do a scrappy background. I found some fabric that I thought would go good with the colors that I selected. And so if you are going to do that, I was estimating that you need around 3.5 yards of background fabric, or you could do another 15, or if you're going to AccuQuilt cut this, 16 fat quarters and make it a scrappy background as well. So this is one block and it uses multiple colors to make this quilt. It is a 6-inch finished block. What do you guys think? I think this is super cute.
The colors came out really good, I thought.
So I have
Donna.
a fat quarter in my background fabric. I'm going to show you how to cut it. I'm just going to step out here for a second. We're going to spin the camera around and cut it with AccuQuilt.
Kathy got 0 snow, which is...
Oh, I'm so jealous. All right, hang on real quick. Okay. Let's point you down so that you can see the cutter. So you need 2 strip dies to do this one. The 2-inch and the 1 1/4 inch strip die.
Hey, Jane.
So we're going to start with our fat quarter.
I posted the pattern for this already.
And so you're actually cutting the 18-inch link here.
Here it is again.
So let me back this up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So we're not cutting the long way. So this is our fat quarter, and we're going to fold it in half this way. So your salvage, so you can see the salvage. So raw edge to salvage edge. And you're going to get, with the 1 1/4 inch strip die, you're going to get 14 strips. And you're going to have a little bit, I did not keep my little scraps of this. I just tossed them because my goal is to get rid of fat quarters with this project. So put your die over and just roll it through. This is why I like the rotary cutter, the rotary handle instead of the electric, because I'm impatient and I think the electric just takes too long for the strip dies. Smooth out the static and then slide that mat off. And I have a trash can handy too. So there's my 14 pieces. And we're going to put them with the other colors that I have selected, which are right here. So that's cutting for the strips. So 1 1/4 inch strip die. Oops, I need it. I still need it. And then your background fabric, if you are using yardage, like I am, this is a half yard of fabric. And so I can get a few more pieces out of this. So I'm going to line up this folded edge with the first blade. And then I'm going to fold it across over here. And then I'm going to fold it back over. So I can get 4 more pieces out of this from this half yard. And we're going to cut this. I did put these 2 dies in on the page for Joan Sews, or for the patterns. So same place you downloaded, these 2 dies are up there. If you don't have them, you can add them to your cart. And if you use QHQACC, you can take 25% off of the die. Okay, and here is all of my strips that I've created for the background fabric. Isn't that awesome? So when you're piecing these, I'm not going to show you piecing these together. That's Willow coming through. You're going to sew 2 of these together, just lengthwise. So hang on, I'm going to turn you around again.
Amber Coffee, welcome to the show, girl. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Hi, Amber.
Hope you had a good Christmas. Pattern's free for this quilt, so go get you one.
Let's take a little better view. Okay. That should work. So,
I'll back up a little bit.
I am pressing these open. It's a lot of little pieces, and so we're just going to press this open, and I am using starch. So I'm going to drag my nail across this, my hot iron, and then some starch. We really want this to be pretty stiff. It's a lot of little pieces. The other thing that I did is I changed, you know, I always tell you 1.8 millimeter. I actually dropped down to 1.6 millimeter for my stitch length because we're cutting all of these in half. So after you've sewn all your strips together and you've pressed them like this, you're going to fold them in half just like this. I'm going to go on it with the iron really quick. And then we're going to use that second 2-inch die and we're going to cut these. And then I'll show you piecing the block. So fold it in half. And I've already done, this is all 14 of the blackened background fabric. So back around to the cutter. I should have actually had 2 here, huh?
We can add the other one.
It's okay, we're going to be done with it after this. Okay.
Cindy, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Cindy.
Posting the link again.
It really is a cute block.
Yeah, showing the block again.
So I'm kind of excited about
this.
this.
Came out really cool.
Well, that's just
good
the red.
Stash buster.
Yes. We need help getting rid of these fat quarters. If you're like me, I do anyway.
Something to do with them anyway.
So you're going to layer these one at a time across your 2-inch die. And I like to start, the die has a little mark up here at the top. You can't really see it. There we go. So there's a little line across there. We're going to line it up with that. And then you're only going to do 1 layer of this because you're actually cutting 4 layers. And I do like to separate them a little bit because sometimes they move just a little under the mat. And we want to keep them folded in half pretty well. Because we want these are 2 inches by 2-inch squares.
Lots of people downloading the pattern, Joan.
It's a really cute pattern. It is a little bit of sewing, but from each of these colors, you're going to get 7 blocks. And you actually have to go through this twice because you don't have enough room to get all of your pieces on here. And I'm just kind of making sure that they're straight to the blades in the die. Okay, that's all we're going to get on in this one. The other thing to watch out for is when you are, see the little hole right there? Little hole. You want to make sure that is not up at the top of your die when you start to roll it through.
Stephanie.
Okay, let's
Hey
get
guys,
started.
glad to find you live. Hey Karen, welcome to the show.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm going to repost the link again. Free pattern. This is what she's making.
Yep. And as Pam would say it, AccuQuilt, show it some love. And then we're going to slide this mat off. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see or not, but the pieces want to stick to the mat because of the static that this creates.
Bernadine, Happy New Year to you.
There we go. All my pieces. And we're just going to pick these up. Oop,
Hello, Ron.
stuff on the floor.
Hey, Flea95. Love she's getting some AccuQuilt lessons.
Yeah. This is a great project. And I added the dies to the Joan Sews page on Quilters HQ.
Here's the pattern again.
There's a code. You get 25% off of the dies if you get them today. Well, actually, if you just get them. Because that code works on all of our AccuQuilt products. So I'm not going to cut the rest of them, but you get the idea. So you're going to get all of these little blocks. Okay? And then I'm going to slide this over here and put these in the trash because Willow is wandering around here. And this looks like it would be a good dog snack.
Sandy Schultz, welcome to the show.
Sandy, welcome.
That's a lot of squares and one cutting.
I know, right? And that's not even all of them. There's that many more to do. So we're going to go over to the sewing machine. I'm going to grab the pattern and my starch because we're going to take that with us.
Debbie, welcome to the show.
And then Robert's going to change cameras.
Hey, Debbie Cousins, welcome. Happy New Year to you.
So here's what we're working on. And in the pattern, this is all my notes that I've made that I'm telling you about. There's a layout. You do kind of want to lay these out. And the reason that I told you you can get 7 out of these is for you people that want to just chain piece these. I think I'm going to have better luck just piecing the blocks individually. And so you make this segment right here times 4, and then you piece them together into this. And that gives you this block. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this way so I can lay these out. And I need 4. For each little segment. 3, 4, the next one's going. Like this, no, like this.
A little bit. Thanks, maybe.
We're going to be sewing in a second, so these go like this. And I'm just following the diagram right here on the pattern with my 4 pieces. And this is going to make 1 block. 4. And it looks, you can kind of start to see the zigzag. So I'm going to piece all of these together. Robert's going to man the camera and bring it over a little bit closer. And I'm just going to chain piece these 2 pieces. Like I said, I changed my...
I think maybe right there.
Right there, and maybe down a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. So, and I am piecing these top ones first. And I'm just going to chain piece all of these. But look how perfect they lined up. I am doing a little bit of back stitching on these. To kind of lock those, a lot of extra threads there. Lock those stitches in place. And again, the reason I changed my stitch length to 1.6 millimeter is because the stitches were coming apart. Which way does this go? That way. So if you're one of those people that can do all of the piecing without actually having to have it laid out like this, you could do 4 times 7, what is that, 28? 28 pieces like this, and then 28 pieces like this, and you could piece all of them together at the same time. I just know myself, and I'm better this way. Making 1 block at a time.
So April's working on getting her scrappy jacket. That sounds fun.
That sounds fun. This would be a great pattern for that.
Scrappy jacket.
Those are so popular right now. They have, in Quilt Sampler, they had some classes. I think they're still going.
They've been closed for a couple of days, too.
Yep, Springfield store is closed. We're going to be open tomorrow, though. Yep, the roads are finally good to go.
Traversable again.
And I'm just cutting these
Joan,
apart.
Do we have a giveaway tonight?
We do. It's a really good one.
Okay.
Be sure
a really good giveaway.
and comment so that you can be entered into the giveaway. And we have a really cool color for the color of the month, too.
Oh, yeah. Color of the Month Club.
And that one. Okay. So again, these seams are going to be pressed open. And I'm just going to use my doohickey right here. Let me move back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. To press. And then we'll press again with the iron when it's... If we need to, we can turn that light off so they can see a little better.
Let's see. Terry said that looks cool. Into the show. Let's see what Peggy Johnson. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Terrible weather winds. Oh, that's a cool cutter. Nancy, how are you? Paper piecing a table topper.
Nice.
Hayfley is working on a tumble block pattern and country roads pattern.
Nice.
And I'm headed to see you for the Megastar class.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Hi, Willow.
Peggy, I didn't think you would be on because of your weather. Oh, we dug ourselves out. We're used to it.
Well, we're at home, so we didn't go anywhere for this.
We dug the driveway out pretty quick. Let's see. Amber's working on a new jelly roll rug and finishing up a quilt for her pastor.
Nice. Okay.
It's like everybody's got stuff they're working on. It's the sewing season, winter.
Well, you know, when you're stuck at home. Okay, so these go together. Let's get our pattern like this. So here's our block. So we're making this portion right now. So
Yes, we're doing a free pattern tonight. I posted a link.
There we go. They're just upside down. This is why I say I need to do the layout for each of these, because it goes like this. This is why I need to do the layout, because I was looking at it and going, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? I just started this. So it goes together like that. So let's piece these together.
Hey Cecilia, welcome to the show.
Yep, like that.
Okay, let's see here. We got some questions coming in here.
Questions away.
Lana said, how do I purchase the pattern for the Aki Quilt Club Christmas tree?
Lana, are you local or are you remote?
Local. Let's see, you got from Rose, you got what tool are you using and nice fabric choices.
This is the doohickey. It's got an unfortunate name. It is the multifunction finger presser tool. And it is available to purchase on that little link that Robert has put up there. Same place that you go to download the pattern. It is also on there. It is a cool tool.
Hey. Thank you for the free pattern. You're welcome, Cindy. Joan was trying to find something for you guys to sew on if you got bored with whatever you were working on, and it's a pretty cool block.
It is a pretty cool block, so you'll see it start to come together. Again, we are pressing these seams open. And if you have an iron right next to you, you could probably use that.
Lana's out in Spring Hill. I do want the kit also, but need to watch Club via Zoom.
Okay. Is that Lana Ramsdale?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lana, I'll send you an invoice for it tomorrow when I'm at the shop for the pattern and the kit. Again, just pressing these seams open.
So Stephanie said, so a 2-inch strips is what you used?
So the logs, so you use the 2-inch and the 1 1/4 inch. So these logs, these strips here, are cut with the 1 1/4 inch. They're pretty small. So here's the strip. Here, I'll lay it on my little mat, and then you can see.
So, hey Barb, how are you? Welcome.
Sorry. 1 1/4. These are 1 1/4 inch. Once you piece 2 of those together, then you have, it's 2 inches, and then you use the 2-inch strip die to cut your blocks. Okay, so then layout. This is why I have to sew these. Okay, so this little black bar is always on the top. And you can kind of see the block coming together. Let me see if I can get you a little bit better view.
Cindy Cronister,
There you
welcome to the show. Danita, how are you tonight? Welcome to the show.
So we're going to piece these together.
And, let's see, Barb. Yes, lots of news about the area here. It was definitely an ice skating rink. You did not want to be driving. They shut down a lot of the roads and the exits and the highways. So people were ice skating on the walking trails, like with ice skates, actual ice skates. That's how thick it was. Let's see.
And then these two together.
Peggy, what kid? I missed that. Okay, hang on. Let me get that. Peggy, just a second.
That's for the AccuQuilt Club.
Oh.
Okay. And again, I'm going to piece these seams open. Press, not piece. Gosh, not doing words good. But I think this is just going to be such a cute quilt. And for those of you that like the look of quilts with little pieces, but you don't want to piece all those little pieces, this is perfect. So look how that's going to be so cute.
So Lana asked, I have the 1.5 inch strip die. Could I use that?
Nope, you have to have, nope, you have to do the 1 1/4, or you know what? I don't know the answer to that. You could, so if you have the 1.5, oh, you're asking me to do quilt half. That would make it 1.5, 1.5 minus half.
Like I said, she likes the rail ripple.
I think it's a really cute quilt.
Sounds like some fancy alcohol. Non-fancy alcohol.
Rail ripple. Wasn't that rum ripple? Wasn't there a rum ripple cake?
I don't know.
I think there is a rum ripple cake. Somebody let me know.
So they wanted, did you design the pattern?
No, this pattern is from Quilts and More. Their website is All People Quilt. They have, oh, look at that. Isn't that so cute? I'm going to hit this with the little iron. After I press this open, get this open. And so when I was pressing these seams is when I noticed that my seams were coming apart with the one, see, like it did right there. I don't know if you can see it, but right there it separated. So that's why I changed to a 1.6 millimeter seam thread stitch length.
Hey Louise, good evening. We're doing a free pattern there. Hey Connie, you're never late. You're making an entrance. And let's see. I posted the link for the free pattern again.
Yep. And so let's just hit this with a hot iron. This is the Aliso.
You've pretty much been enjoying that pretty well.
I have been. Saves me from getting up and walking to the iron, but it's not hot. But it does heat up really, really quick. And so I'm just pressing these seams down real quick. And then we're going to hit it with some starch. There is a new version of this out. We bought it and then we sold out of it too. I think we have one which is open. It's the floor one. The Tulip Pink just came out with one. So there is a Tulip Pink version of this iron and it is so cute.
Cheryl Roller, supper's over, time for Joan Sews. Here's the pattern for you. We're doing a free pattern tonight.
Yep.
Download that from Joan Sews.
So I'm just making sure all these seams are open. And then I'm going to just hit it with some starch. Not a lot, just enough to make it lay flat.
And we do have a new color, thread color of the month. And we do have a free giveaway tonight. To enter to win, you need to just comment.
Comment in these ones that kind of pressed over like this.
What were you looking for?
I was going to say stand the other iron ups, or the other camera up, so that we can do the giveaway in the thread over there.
I did.
Okay.
I did. We probably should show that cotton is my candy again, too.
It's at work.
I thought it was right there. Oh, that must be the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
It's at the shop. Okay. So there it is. And then these actually go together. Nope.
Julie Higgins, welcome to the show.
Nope.
You can always rewatch. We got a free pattern for you tonight.
This is wrong. There we go.
Yeah, the iron has a little headlight on it.
It does
like
have
your
a little
vacuum sweeper.
It does. It has a little headlight. I don't know if
They can't see it there. They can see it. There it is. Yeah.
There it is. It has a little headlight.
The little so iron that could.
And so then these get pieced together like this, so that you're.
You just can't see the other part of the block. I'm going to move the camera back just a smidge. And Jane Schroeder, can't wait to make this.
I know, isn't this
There's
just
the pattern
cutest?
one more time. This is the rip rail fence.
Yes. Could do a baby quilt too. Yes, this is, so I modified the pattern a little bit to do AccuQuilt. You do end up with more of these blocks than you actually need, but to do AccuQuilt cutting, I thought that it would be worth the sacrificial fat quarter. So,
Terry said thanks for the pattern. Cheryl said she has most of the drunkard's postage blocks made.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, so our color of the month this month is 2630. It is, let me see if I can get really close. There we go. I'm leaning across the ironing board. It's on wheels, so I'm actually walking closer. It is dark pewter. This is a fabulous color. I love this color. This is actually one out of my little thread collection that I have up here that you can't see. Color 2630 is the color of the month. And then I have a special giveaway because while I was going through these fat quarters and like, oh my gosh, how many can I get rid of? I selected 16 fat quarters in the pastels.
Wow, look at that.
So,
that's a big one.
Yeah, so you can make this same quilt in pastel.
Nice. Somebody's going to be very lucky.
And it gets 16 more fat quarters out of my...
So then they're contributing to helping you reduce your stash.
Yeah. So, yes.
Very cool.
Pretty colors.
Oh, everybody wants the me.
Yeah. So.
I don't know how we do this giveaway. That's a tough one.
The normal way, right?
Okay.
So hang on. But this is an older collection from Henry Glass. So you can't really get these anymore. So if you were one of the people that said, hey, can I use my 1.5 and my 2.5?
Kathy Leader would like to know why she does not have these colors in her stash.
They are pretty.
Joan Birch with a wow. Sandy, wow. Cecilia, wow.
They are pretty.
They're really pretty.
And there's two styles.
Love the pastels.
So one has these cute little leaves.
Julie lost her sound.
And the other one has these little cute swirls. Can't really see on that one here. Let me pull this one up.
Yeah, you can.
There. Now you can see the swirls. But I thought since we're making it, and while we're waiting, I will show you the colors that I selected to make mine our sample, because we'll probably have this pattern at the store. So these are the colors that I selected.
Favorite blenders, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You like the thread color choice.
Thread color is a good one. And so somebody I know is going to ask, did this even make a dent in your fat quarters? No, it did not. So this is all my
Nancy Bound said beautiful.
So there's plenty more. So I'm trying to...
Flat quarters that she could use. That's what Peggy said. All the colors.
Yeah, the colors are good. So you could pair it up with white. Yes, I do have a whole bolt of white because I do sew for the store here. But this would be so pretty. Let me show you. With white. Real springtime quilt. But whoever gets it, I want to see that quilt finish.
That would make a really good baby quilt.
Yeah. Or springtime, Easter. Yeah. So the pastels go really good for Easter.
Okay, we got a winner, Cindy Marquette.
How do you spell that?
Properly, I might have butchered your name. Sorry.
How do you spell it?
Where'd it go? Oops. Marquardt.
Cindy, if you have not shopped with us before, please go to Quilters HQ and register for Joan Sews. And so that will give us your information and we will get this in the mail to you. Congratulations, Cindy. And thank you to everyone else. Everybody's a winner who got the pattern. That is a wonderful, wonderful pattern. I don't know that I'll have it completed by next week. It seems unlikely, but I have a lot of sewing to do.
So Julie was saying that she made a quilt a couple years ago, used 36 fat quarters, thought it would put a dent. Nope, they multiply.
Yeah, they do. They do. I always I have like baskets on baskets on baskets, so it doesn't hurt my heart to give these to you.
Like Mars candy bar and like a quart of milk. Okay,
Marquardt.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, Cindy. Marquardt. Cindy Marquardt.
Thanks a bunch. Congrats. Hey, so if you want the thread of the month, what's the special? Did you go through the special?
I just said which one it was.
Yeah, because nobody.
Okay, so 15% off for being on the show. If you are in the thread club, which I don't have the box here to show you, it's 20% off. Comment, make it mine, to order this pewter.
2631 is that what you said?
2630. 2630.
Color of the month.
We are going to run out of this. If we don't get yours to you right away, I'll tell Sean to go up and put it in the cart right now. So, very popular color. It's a great color. Let me get you real close to it. It's not quite black. It's like this, it's dark pewter. So.
Kitty agreed. They multiply.
They do. I have lots. So, but Cindy, congratulations. Thanks for joining us tonight. And as always, don't forget, check your thread path. When I changed, I'll give you a tip on changing your needle. So I changed my stitches to 1.6. I usually just leave it set for 1.8 millimeters. I started breaking thread because I was sewing with a size 14 needle because I like to sew fast. And so I changed it. I actually went down a size to a size 12 because my stitches were bunching up a little bit. So I changed my needle to size 12, sewing along with no problems now. So that is one of the things. Change your needle and oil your hook. So.
And if you're interested in seeing the new Brother EV1, make sure to come and visit us. Also, if you're looking for a 990, those are backed up a little bit from Bernina. So
yes, so we have 4 990s in allocation. So they are sitting in Bernina's warehouse with our name on them. Otherwise, it's going to be April the next time. So if you're thinking about a 990, don't wait. Come see us. We have 4 in allocation, and so you can have it in a week or so.
Everyone be safe out there and enjoy.